I'm on a peanut butter eggs binge. So good.
Right now I'm gonna...
Oh, did you just see that?
Oh!
I got it on film too. They're good. As long as you like peanut butter, toast, and scrambled eggs, then you're golden.
Really, this is really good.
Right? Happy freaking Thursday. Really needed a new mic. The one currently on the camera had been dropped several times. The aux cable's broke. This piece was broke. Anyways, it is here. The audio should be even crisper. And with the wind noise I've been having, the old one, the new one. This one's a little hairier. Well, breakfast was great and I am ecstatic to have this new microphone. However, these are just diminutive events in today's plot. Today's story is about a little girl. A little girl named Annie Banani. Today's the day, Annie. It's gonna hurt, but it's gonna be totally worth it afterwards. You won't have to worry about any more of this diaper wearing business. Or male dogs. Well, male dogs would probably still try to... If you knew what was going on, I don't know if you'd be that excited. What? Annie! Annie, come here! Annie! Oh, you're right there! That freaked me out. Wow. Load up, Annie. Good girl. As cool as it would be to have little Annie puppies running around, unfortunately, it would not work out too well living in Jade. So, second off today, we are bringing Annie for an appointment to get her spayed. She's actually gonna spend the night at the veterinary clinic tonight as well. And I'll be able to pick her up tomorrow morning. So she's gonna be alone, in pain, away from her daddy. That's all I'm gonna be thinking about tonight. I'm gonna miss you, Annie. As soon as we got to the vet, Annie was starting to get a little nervous. She knew what was going on. She could smell all the dog smells on the sidewalk. And she could smell the fear. The fear and the smells. She could smell the fear and the smells, alright? Yeah. She's my travel buddy.
That's awesome. Hi, baby. Okay. Wanna go on the scale? Ready? There you go. 15 pounds.
Wow, she actually put on a little weight. She was 14 pounds like 2 months ago.
Really?
She hasn't grown a whole lot though.
And temperature. You can just hold her head for me.
Sure, come here, Annie. Shh. Good girl. Shh. It's alright, it's alright.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
All done.
Good girl, Annie. Good girl. You did good.
Get Dr. Schul in here, okay?
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good girl, Annie. Did you get a thermometer shoved up your butt? Yeah. She's like, huh? What's going on? It doesn't feel good. You're healthy. You're a healthy pup. 15 pounds of raw power.
She looks healthy. Yeah.
That's good to hear. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I calmly petted her, told her everything would be okay. I reassured her that, no, you will not die here, but you will be cut open and they'll take out your ovaries or whatever they do. Annie, it's gonna be alright. You're getting spayed, so you can't have puppies, alright? I wish you could have puppies, but you can't have puppies because where am I gonna put a whole litter of puppies in the Jeep? Jeep's barely big enough for me, and then you came along and I'm like, alright, there's room, you can fit in the sleeping bag. It's not gonna work out. You have to get spayed. I'm sorry.
Anna's here for the appointment, and then check Brutus in for the injection.
You'll be fine.
All right, thank you.
right.
Come on, Annie.
All right,
I
see
will
ya.
carry you if you're so nervous. If you
Bye.
We'll be best friends.
Oh man, that was tough letting her go like that. Poor Annie. Annie's also getting a microchip installed in her shoulder. A vet or a pound, all they have to do is scan that microchip in her shoulder and then all my information will come up. So, that'll be good, especially since she'll be traveling all over the place. Anything were to happen, you know, it's nice to know that that is installed. Third off today, I brought my bag along. It's my favorite bag in the world. Only one strap is holding on, the rest have actually broken off because of the sheer weight that I loaded up with. I'm gonna drop this off at a sew shop up the road, get it all nice and sewn. I don't have a sew kit and I'm not the best sewer in the world, but I want to keep this bag for as long as possible. So I'm gonna drop that puppy off since I have a little downtime away from Annie. Can't really venture off too far with Annie being at the vet overnight. I figured now would be a good time to drop it off. Next up was doing something about the storage situation on Jade. See, I have 2 storage containers up on a roof rack, but I've been accumulating more and more things and honestly just needed to do something about it. Fourth off today, we're actually headed to Tractor Supply because I'm gonna be looking at some new storage containers to go on Jade. Even clothes-wise, they're just jammed underneath the cot. I just really wanna clear things up so it's a little bit more comfortable. If I can get to a point where I don't have to store stuff on the cot during the day while I'm driving around, that would be nice. Something important though is I wanna keep the profile low because they're, you know, on top, and the taller they are, the more drag. Got her. Almost died.
You do have a lot.
Ah. All right, we got both storage containers next to each other. This bad boy is sitting 4 inches higher, 4 inches wider, and 7 inches longer. What's the plan with these old storage containers? My next Wrangler meetup, I'm gonna give them away. So much more room for activities. I don't know how I had 2 bags down here. This is 1 stuffed bag and it's already almost hitting, nope, it is hitting the bottom of the cot. That's a lot better. We have livable space again. Not too shabby. It was getting pretty dark when we finally threw the storage containers up on Jade's roof rack, and after I was able to step back and check them out, it was really dark and I didn't really like the way they looked, honestly. They were a little big and a little bulky. You don't have a ladder, do you?
I do. I have several.
Oh, that would be great. We're gonna use a ladder like sophisticated human beings. Oh, there you go. We're gonna kill ourselves. Or one of us will die at least. Minimum one of us is gonna die. Oh, we're good. Hey. No strategy at all. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Definitely sit a little higher. These big Tractor Supply storage containers I previously had checked out when I was back in Wisconsin for the holidays. They looked like they would work perfect. They're more of a heavier duty material. The thing about the other ones that I liked is, you know, that a little bit lower profile, but they looked more like, you know, a cargo carrier, military type of storage container, you know, having all the different grooves and everything. They just looked like they belonged on an expedition vehicle. Well, these ones, they're actually made for the bed of a pickup truck. And they're just, you know, big and square and bulky. Once I finally got them up on top of Jade's roof rack, you could see how high they stuck up. And it just does not fit her look. Although they have a lot of extra room, long story short, I don't like the way they look. Instead, I ordered 4 new containers that are the exact same as the green ones, except they're black. And the reason being is because the green ones online, they look like more of an olive drab, but then, as you could tell, they're more of like this, I don't know, dark green, forest green, not even a forest green. They're just like a dark green. It doesn't fit the other color of Jade. So I want to just get black ones instead. I'm getting 4 so I'll have double the storage space, and I'll also be able to organize things better, you know? Have one box that's strictly tools, another box that's maybe, you know, warm winter clothing, another box that's all like extra supplies, and then maybe a box that's just full of random stuff that I accumulate that, you know, memorabilia. And I think it'll just give it a better look, you know? There'll be lower profile, a sleeker design, and you know, they'll just look more like for an expedition vehicle, not for the back of a pickup truck. It's gonna be weird without Annie tonight. I know she'll be fine, but can't help but worry about her. Before I let you guys go though, I do have one big thank you, and that is to a new Patreon pledge, a Mr. Josh Wheeler. Thank you so much, Josh, for becoming a new Patreon pledge. Really means a lot, man. All right, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we will see you tomorrow. You guys ready for this? Whoa, come here, puppy, it's all right. Good boy. Good boy. You are huge. Good boy. Good boy. Smell me, just don't eat me. Smell me, just don't eat me. You're so big. I'm used to a little dog I can fit in my hand. Well, not that small, but Annie's tiny compared to you. How you doing, big guy? Came up to my Jeep to grab some stuff. I don't know where his owner is. Do you want to live in the Jeep with me? Do you want to live in the Jeep with me?